Hey guys, it's Michelle. It is Sunday. What's the date? Today's Sunday, July 30th, and it rained a little bit last night. It wasn't a ton of rain, but it was some, and I am out here in the garden today. It's not supposed to be as hot today as it has been. It's going to be only 83 degrees. So as far as I'm concerned, in July, late July at that, in North Carolina, that is a gift. So that's why I'm out here working, because I want to take advantage of it. One of the things I want to do today is make some decisions about some squash that I have. You can see right here that I have some screen or some mesh fabric covering part of a row, and under that there are several varieties of squash, and I need to decide if I'm going to hand pollinate those flowers or if I'm going to take that off and spray with BT to keep the squash vine borers away so that pollinators can pollinate those flowers naturally. So I'm starting to notice the male flowers that I have, and pretty soon I'm going to start to see some female flowers, and I've got some decisions to make. So I'm going to go over there and take you with me. We're going to see what we're dealing with, exactly how many female flowers we have, if we have any at all. They might just be male flowers at this point. So let's take a look and see, and I think I know what I want to do. I think I know I'm going to probably just take my chances and spray without that cover on, but let's go see what we can see. So you can see here we've got a lot of flower action, and there are a lot of pollinators on those cucumbers next door. And I think I'm gonna take my chances and uncover this and begin the process of letting the pollinators get there. So these are cantaloupe, and these are various kinds of squash. There's patty pan squash, there's zucchini, there's yellow crookneck, yellow straight neck. A fair amount of squash under there that I'd like to start getting some harvests off of, but I can't get harvests if the flowers can't be pollinated. So I think I've made my decision. I think what we're gonna do is just take these off, and I'll start a regimen of spraying with BT probably every other night. I spray at night once the pollinators are gone to bed. So I don't know, I feel very uneasy about this. I've never been able to grow squash this pretty. I've always had squash vine borers wreak havoc on everything I have. So it's everything this goes against everything that I've ever done, and that is just to rip this off and say, whatever happens, happens. But I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we'll take a look at what we've uncovered. So you can see that we have a ton of squash plants. Some didn't make it. We did transplant, we did not direct sow. These were from starts that we had intended to sell if there was demand, but there was not. So we went ahead and put them in this garden. This looks like cantaloupe of some sort. and the rest are squash. So here we go. This is the big experiment. I'm doing this against every fiber of my being, which is telling me not to do it. But I hope they will live. And again, I am planning to spray them with BT like I do my other plants that can succumb to worms and things like that. So we've got lots of pollinators out here. You can see the cantaloupe are being pollinated like crazy. We have all kinds of bees in there. And the cucumbers are also, you can see those down there. So yeah, we've got lots of pollinators who want to get to these. So let's just hope that I'll get some squash. That's all I want, just a few. These are basil, they look great. Those were watermelon. These are not asparagus, artichokes, sorry. Here's the farm stand. It's empty right now, but it won't be for long. Okay folks, this is very exciting. We're going to fertilize the garden with the fruit and flower fertilizer from AgriThrive.
You'll do that.
Hey guys, it's Tuesday, August 1st, and it is in the morning. It's a little later than I wanted to be out here, but it's still not too bad. We've got a little bit of a breeze and the temperature's not too high, so it is only supposed to be 86 today, so that's a gift again. And I have a couple of orders online that I need to pick and pack, so that is what I am about to go do now. And after that, I'm not sure what else I'll get into in the garden today. I need to burn holes in the plastic so I can get my fall okra planted. We're going to plant about 100 plants of Clemson spineless okra in one of my rows out here that's completely empty. So because it's empty and it's always been empty, I need to burn holes in it. So I'll probably show you some of that, and we'll see what else we have time for. These are some gorgeous shishito peppers that we'll be picking today to fill some orders with. I believe these seeds are from M.I. Gardner. I also have had some shishito pepper seeds from Johnny's in the past. So these plants are absolutely loaded, and we've got a ton out here.
Just like a 3 or 4 prong,
Yeah.
center prong, and not pick it up, but just stir it.
Yeah.
Just stir the soil.
Hey guys, it is Wednesday morning, and it's August 2nd, I think. And this morning I'm headed out to pick a bunch of tomatoes for the farm stand, and I'm also gonna see what peppers I can pick and see what other things I can do. So it's just gonna be picking and maybe some watering. I'm not sure, so we will see how it goes. Hey, good morning everybody. It is Friday and man, we are ready for the weekend. It rained all day here yesterday. It was a nice slow rain. We got a lot, but it wasn't really hard on the garden. So this morning we're gonna do some tomato picking. I've got cherry tomatoes to pick for the farm stand. I've got larger slicers that need to be picked also. We'll look at some peppers and things like that. So that'll be the first task, and then we'll just be getting the farm stand ready for tomorrow, the next day, when we start to sell. So yeah, just getting that out of the way, getting the picking out of the way, because the plants won't wait, and when they're ready, they're ready. And after that, we'll see what else we get into. Hey everybody, today is Saturday, August 5th, and this is a really hot day today for us. It's very humid and it's very warm, and today we are just continuing to get the farm stand work ready so we can start selling. The plan is to tentatively start selling tomorrow once we get some more signage in, but everything is looking really good out there. The tomatoes are going crazy, the peppers are going crazy, and we are finally seeing some squash. Actually, I shouldn't say finally, because it's only taken a week for the squash to come on. We already have fruit, and it was only a week. If you remember earlier in this video, I just had taken the netting off, and we now have squash, which is super exciting because I've never been able to grow squash. So even if the squash vine borers take over and I don't get much else after that, I'll be super excited that I at least got that much. So today we're just messing around, piddling in the garden, seeing what we can see, and doing some weeding, doing some watering, and maybe some planting. I do have some things that might need to be planted, so if we've got time, we'll do that. These are the tomatoes that are in the lower garden. As you can see, there are about 250 plants, and up above is our upper garden, where everything else is that you see normally on a day-to-day basis on my videos. So these are the squash that we uncovered about 7 days ago. It was last Sunday, if you remember, and today is Saturday, and we have some squash. Let me show you. So we have some squash right here. Looks like yellow crookneck is coming in, and I'm so excited because I have never been able to grow it before the squash vine borers got it. And I think there's a patty pan over here as well. You can see here there's a white scallop squash, which we call a patty pan, and it's growing. And I'm so excited. Let's see if we can find any more. There's some yellow straight neck. And there are lots of female flowers on now, as you can see here. It was mostly male flowers, as it usually is, right when the squash starts to flower. But as time goes on, they get more and more female flowers, which makes sense. You've got to have a pollinating flower established in really good amounts before it makes sense to put on female flowers. So that's what we've got. We have some cantaloupe here. There's one there. Looks like there's one back there. There's squash. Oh, there's a cantaloupe there, or some kind of melon. I honestly can't remember which was which. So right this second, we are going to go inside and take a break. My dad made some biscuits. So in my exact words, or my request was, let's go eat biscuits and watch videos, because we like to watch market gardening videos and have a cold Coke or eat biscuits. And that's what we're about to do.